Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going? Now, today I'm with Rafi Giza. How you doing, Rafi Giza?
Oh, he got it wrong again. Man said Rafi Giza. What's a Rafi Giza?
It's Rafi Giza.
Rafi Giza.
Rafi Giza. Rafi Giza.
Rafi Giza, Reynolds TV.
Oh, okay.
You know, man.
Okay. Now you know. So today we're going to be discussing this past week's games, everything that's gone on. It's been a very, very exciting week. We're going to start off, obviously, with the championship. Exciting set of games. Wrexham aren't doing too well.
No, not at all. Do you know what? I'm quite shocked by that because, you know, they've just been going up the leagues. And to be honest, everyone wrote them off in League One when they first came up. I don't know if anyone remembers, but before League One started and they got promoted, everyone was kind of saying, oh, watch them just be a flop. But they didn't end up being a flop. But with Championship, they've already kind of started on a bad start, which is something you haven't seen before. So it's exciting stuff.
I thought Wrexham were going to do better. I really did. Do you think that there's too much like coverage and emphasis on Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds? Because I saw Sky Sports posted a clip of them talking, and it was the deadest joke. It just didn't run. It was just cringe to watch, and I feel like they're just putting too much emphasis on it.
I see.
On Rob and Ryan Reynolds. I don't know.
Well, to be honest, I think they are. Do you know, I think this whole Ryan Reynolds thing has made people forget how much of a club Wrexham is as well. Because, you know, Wrexham, a lot of people look at Wrexham and be like, oh, so Tim Pot, Tim Pot fans, this and that. But, you know, when they were in League Two and I met a lot of their fans, they were proper fans. They've got a proper
die-hard fans,
exactly.
proper fans.
I remember bootlegger back in the day.
Not like Wimbledon fans, man. Wimbledon fans are trash, man.
Who did you support again?
Wimbledon
Who did you support again?
Leicester. Greatest team in the land. Do you know what? I'll tell you something about Leicester.
Wimbledon fans are one of the best fans in League One.
I'll tell you something about Leicester. You ready?
Our away fans. I feel like our away fans could literally rival your away fans.
Speaking of Leicester,
I feel hurt.
Speaking of Leicester, you're honestly, I'm expecting sympathy here because we just lost to Preston North End.
Well, there you go.
So
soon we're going to get into a championship. You know, we're in a good form. We're going to finish above you guys, so it's all good. Yeah,
well, we'll see about that, man. I don't think Leicester are going to get back into the Premier League this season. That's just my personal opinion.
Where's the FA Cup?
Coventry, though, very strong side. They really definitely could go up. The way they dismantled Derby was outrageous. I think it was 5-3 full time. So they really, really did strongly.
With Coventry then, and the start we've had, they haven't made much transfers, have they?
No.
So how do you...
Because what they had last year worked for them.
Yeah.
Last year it worked.
But then, obviously, this year it's not going to be the same as well. You got other teams improving around you. So it's not often where you got teams improving around you and you're not doing that much.
But you don't always necessarily need to make the change, because a lot of the times, if you look at Manchester United, they're a completely different ball game, no pun intended. But constantly switching their managers, constantly switching the players, that can have a massive negative knock-on effect to the team and the atmosphere. Sometimes you need just that consistency, that pattern. The players turn up to work every day. They know the environment they're in. They know their manager, right? So it's that feeling of consistency and that feeling of belonging. That's sometimes what you need for a club to be successful. Mm-hmm. And you should be switching all the time. So I think Coventry are going to do very well. Maybe they'll make some signings in January, but, we never know. One club that isn't doing well still is Sheffield Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday?
Yeah.
Why? What's up?
You haven't heard about Sheffield Wednesday?
I haven't heard. What's that?
If you haven't heard about Sheffield Wednesday, you can look over at our shorts, because we constantly make shorts about Sheffield Wednesday. And you could also head over to our website, footballpark.com, where we do lots of articles about Sheffield Wednesday, because obviously we provide everything here at footballpark.com, don't we? We do.
This guy is a professional.
Yeah, I know.
See,
here's the game.
I love that little... What do you call that thing again?
Little.
What was it? Intontation. Is that a word?
Was not the word I was expecting. I was not expecting that. You mean the little switch?
The switch, whatever it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was nice.
But go on. Tell us about Wednesday then, for the people who haven't watched the shorts.
Dejphon Chansiri, he is the owner. Okay, he has absolutely messed up the whole of Sheffield Wednesday completely. Okay, the issue is that money is his only priority. The funds are his only priority. He's had an offer for the club for £49 million, right? But he's turned it down. The club is already in lots of debts, but he's turned down an offer of £49 million because it wasn't enough for him. Right? I went to the first game of the season, Leicester versus Sheffield Wednesday, the other week. And there was a massive plane that the Sheffield Wednesday fans rented out to go round the stadium, bro, that said Chansiri out. Like, it was so... It's so peak, and the club Sheffield Wednesday could genuinely dissolve if this issue isn't fixed. I think they have a week or two to fix it, otherwise it'll be dissolved.
Honestly, it'll be a shame if they actually dissolve. They're a massive club.
Exactly.
And obviously, their rivalry with Sheffield United is one of the biggest rivalries in the whole football league.
Yeah.
So, like, having Wednesday gone it's like I feel like they'll leave a hole in the 92.
You know what? One player. There's somebody that I think could fix Sheffield Wednesday right now, and I'm just saying this. I think the player who could fix Sheffield Wednesday is Jamie Vardy. The reason why I say
Jamie Vardy.
The reason why I say
you think he's going to join Sheffield Wednesday?
No. Maybe not as a player, but that was his boyhood club, right? That's where he started out playing football, Sheffield Wednesday. His career is practically finished now. So if I were him, I would be willing to put in a large sum of money to support the club. His boyhood club.
But do you think, with the caliber of player he is now, with the knowledge he has now, do you think he will move to Sheffield Wednesday? Let's be honest, he's still good enough to be.
He could still invest in the club without living there. Like, he could still put money into it. Yeah,
that's true. That's true. But I don't know. In my opinion, I think with Jamie Vardy, everything he's done for Leicester, how long he's been at Leicester.
He's a Leicester boy.
I think he's just a Leicester boy now. I think.
Yeah, man, he is.
You support Leicester, so
one of the greatest footballers of all time.
Greatest.
Yeah, one of the greatest.
I don't remember Vinnie Jones playing.
There's no better striker than Jamie Vardy. I'll tell you right now. David Nugent, if you know, you know. David Nugent, proper championship striker.
Well, I'll have you know, Matty Stevens is looking to be back on form again.
Matty who?
Matty Stevens.
Oh, is he a Wimbledon one?
He's a Wimbledon one.
Yeah.
Top charver. You can tell the way he walks.
Yeah.
He's a proper guy, man. And, halfway through the season, last season, he was unstoppable.
Yeah.
And then he lost that form, man. But just recently, he's found it back. No. Listen, it happens to the best players, man. It happens to the best players.
That's true. True. Another club that we need to talk about is Morecambe. They've been in a really difficult position recently, but I think that they've just been taken over by Punjab Warriors, right?
Yeah, the Punjab Warriors. Yeah. And this is where it's getting a bit shaky for them because Punjab Warriors took them over, and then within a few days, they sacked Derek Adams.
Yeah.
And do you know what the funniest thing is? When they were going through everything, Derek Adams was literally renting out hotels out of his own pocket and stuff. And he was there from the very lowest of Morecambe, and they've just sacked him. They didn't even give him a chance.
It's crazy, man. I mean, I just don't like the whole thing of owners coming into football who purely see it as a business venture. Like this whole situation with Morecambe at Sheffield Wednesday, all of it could have been avoided.
No, exactly. Like it's moving away from football. It's going from football to Dragon's Den.
That's literally it. That's literally
on. Like it's losing its heart and passion for the game. That's
it. Really is. Game's gone, man.
Game's gone.
The game is so far gone. The game is gone. Game's gone. Over to the League One. Yes. The League One. Now, tell us a little bit about League One.
Well, obviously League One, AFC Wimbledon completely shattering the league at the moment. We've got Cardiff at home tonight.
Because you're a Wimbledon fan, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. The real Dons, we all thought we were going to get relegated or just narrowly avoid relegation. We weren't expecting this banging start, 1-0 win against Luton. We went into that game expecting to get battered 4-0, and we literally, I shit you not, that game.
I love that you said banging start and then finished that with 1-0 win.
Hear me out. Right, that game we literally brought it to Luton, and it was quite unexpected. I think for a team that's expected bottom, everyone said we were going to finish 24th. Everyone, to be fair, every single soul.
Like against Luton are a strong side. They were only in the Premier League like a couple of seasons
back. And it's amazing how they're in League One now, and they didn't even have a banging start to League One.
Yeah,
like they're mid-table, I think at the moment, around 10th.
Yeah,
and need to correct me if I'm wrong because there are matches happening tonight.
Yeah.
But with Wimbledon, we just get a 1-0 loss to Luton, former Premier League club, and then next game we beat Lincoln 2-0. An established League One team. We're not even good enough. We all thought we're not good enough for League One, and we just.
Do you think you could get promoted this season?
Do I think? No, of course not.
Do you not think?
Nah, not at all. We don't even have the financial structure.
Where do you think your Wimbledon's place is? Like across all of the English football pyramid, what league do you think Wimbledon belong in?
League One.
Do you think?
League One, 100%.
Permanently?
Yeah, because League Two, anytime we're in League Two, we end up getting promoted. League One, we've spent a lot of seasons in League One. I feel like with our club structure and where we're at the moment as a club, we're a League One team. We're a League One pub team.
How long do you think until Wimbledon potentially get into the Premier League?
Well, that's a big topic of conversation at the moment. Right now, it's near to impossible because of our financial structure. I don't know if you know, but we've got a 75-25 ownership. I think it's gone down a bit. But the current conversation at Wimbledon right now is, should we go into 51-49 where the fans have 51 ownership?
Yes.
But we have 49% in owners, so there's a lot more investment. Because at the moment, we're just doing loans and free transfers. But there's only to a certain point that can work.
I would always account for having like split ownership with the fans. 100%. That's what they do over in Germany. They have a split model.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and it means that situations like we've just discussed about clubs being dissolved, it won't occur.
Apart from Red Bull.
Apart from Red Bull. Yeah, apart from Red Bull.
Red Bull taken over.
But it's very rare for those clubs to be dissolved because they have the backing of the fans. 50% of ownership is with the fans.
100%.
But I don't think that situation could happen to Wimbledon. But you never know. No. Maybe one day they'll be in the Premier League.
Hopefully. I think
do a Leicester.
And
win it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then now we'll have an FA Cup and Premier League over you.
Yeah. You guys won the FA Cup, right?
Yeah.
Have you actually?
Against Liverpool.
When?
In the 80s. Late 80s. I wasn't even alive back then, but...
Yeah. You still won.
Yeah, we still won.
Yeah. Do you know when Leicester won the FA Cup?
I don't have a clue, mate.
No, 2021.
Oh shit, you guys did!
Just saying.
Oh my days, I completely forgot.
Yeah, a little bit
I've been joking about you guys having an FA Cup.
Yuri Tielemans.
Oh my days!
This is just what we do, man.
Yeah,
like
guys,
it's.
I don't even know what I'm saying. You guys are the bigger club.
Yeah. We have history, man. We have history. Premier League as well. There's been a couple of really good games. Sunderland absolutely battering West Ham. I think that it could be a very, very precarious situation that Graham Potter is in right now.
Do you think he's a Premier League manager?
Yes, I do. I think he's Premier League standard. He's Premier League quality. He's proved that with Brighton.
But
I think it depends on the team.
He hasn't been able to replicate it. Though.
No, exactly. I think it really depends on what team he's with. I think West Ham is the wrong team for him, and I think West Ham could be relegated.
Do you think?
I think they could be in a relegation battle.
I don't know. I think it's too early on though to tell. I don't know.
I think if you look at them last season as well, they were so uninspiring. I think it will be between West Ham and Brentford, because Brentford lost 3-0 as well against Nottingham, 3-1 against Nottingham Forest.
Your ex-team.
Yeah, they're not good, man. I should have been in goal.
You should have been in goal. What position did you play?
Goalkeeper.
Oh, you're a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Oh. How many clean sheets a season?
Huh?
How many clean sheets?
Let's not talk about that. That's not relevant. That's not relevant. I mean, Liverpool, obviously, easy win. Actually, do you know what? It wasn't an easy win. It was quite tough. Bournemouth did very well to hold off Liverpool.
No, they did.
Scoring 2 goals. What a game. What an opening game. And then Chiesa finally coming onto the pitch. Finally to score. It's... it was an electrifying atmosphere at Anfield as always, and the Championship as well, and League One too.
Well, back to League One. There is another team that we haven't really spoken about. It's Reading FC. Well, with the situation at Reading is an absolute mess. Absolute mess from the ownership down to the management, down to the players. They've got no inspiring player at the moment playing on that pitch.
There's no passion.
There's no passion, no aggression. Exactly. It's just an absolute mess. Like, imagine coming to a Majeski and you realise you're in a League One game, but the Majetski holds 25k people.
Yeah, no.
I went there the other day and it wasn't filled
That's
out
so
because
poor.
of how poor they're doing.
It's like MK Dons Stadium that has like, I think the
MK
MK
who?
Dons Stadium has like 3,000
MK who?
MK Dons,
MK what?
the fake Dons.
The fake. I
Ah.
love that. I love that.
With what, like
He's learnt-
3,000 fans in their like 20-something thousand capacity stadium. It's embarrassing, man.
No, exactly.
It's
But
embarrassing.
with Reading, they're still getting, because they've got a strong fan base, they still get
Mm.
them fans, but you can see the pockets where, you know, it's slowly dying out their
Yeah.
passion because, you know, they haven't even picked up a single point, -5 goal difference.
Mm.
It's been 3 games now in League One and
Yeah.
they do not look inspiring at all. They're dead bottom and dead bottom for a reason because even when we played them on Saturday, man, we absolutely destroyed them. I know it was only 2-1, but they should have not.
It's sad,
They
man.
didn't even have a chance. Yeah, they didn't
It's
stand a chance.
sad. I've always seen Reading as like a championship side for some
They are.
reason. You know, I've always seen them as a championship
The
side.
established championship. They should not. They have no business in League One. They even have prem experience. So
But
it's like,
don't forget that it's only game week 1. You know, they could come out of it. They could end up getting promoted.
no, we started a week earlier.
We did game week 2. Okay.
Kind of
it's-
free.
Game week 3. You know, it's still early on in the season.
Nah,
Still very early.
But this is my issue. They're not making many signings.
Mhm.
Their ownership is a mess.
Mhm.
They have barely any money in the club. You know, they almost folded last season.
Yeah.
Um,
It's not looking good, bro.
like it's not.
good.
It's a proper club, but it's not looking good for them. Like there needs to be something. There needs to be an owner to come in.
It
buy it
always
all out.
goes down to the owners, bro.
I know that's what I'm
It's
saying.
always
This
a
is the issue of
of
football.
money. It's always, that's all that it is.
Exactly. It's
Like,
just,
it really it frustrates me so much that I just feel that owners are completely ruining the game. I really do.
it's just not good. It's sad to see because when you look at, you know, I don't know if you used to flip through Premier League years, you know,
Yeah.
back in the day when I was on Sky.
Yeah.
I don't know if it still is, but you know, you would see the 2007-08 season.
Yeah.
06. I'm 22, so I didn't get to experience. I experienced it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
So when I see that, and I saw how much more passion the teams are playing
Oh
with.
yeah.
This was when money was less involved.
Yeah, of
The
course.
Players were staying at loyal clubs. You could see that there was a genuine smile on their face when they played.
Players
These
were
days,
earning
they look, what's it?
750k a week plus goal bonuses. You wouldn't have players, you know, refusing to turn up to training because they are having a hissy fit because they want to go to another club. Alexander Isak. Like, sorry, but what is this? No, like, seriously, what is this?
No, it's
No, seriously, it's a real problem.
I feel
He's
for
not the only
Newcastle fans.
player that does it either. Like, you can't. The thing is, it's a job. It's a job. You can't just not turn up to training and be like, no, I'm going to another club. That's just, you don't do that.
exactly. No, you don't. You don't. But you say it's a job. But this is the issue. They're treating it too much like it's a job. They're not
Do you
treating
know
it
what?
like it's their passion.
Because
and
they
that's it.
know that they have the upper hand in every single
Yeah.
situation, and the agents are demanding so much more money. I have a friend who's a professional footballer, and he his name is Stavros, and he was going to move to a club. I think was it in Denmark. I think it was in Denmark, and basically the deal was all ready to go. The deal was ready. He had his bags packed, everything ready to go, and then ended up falling through. The transfer
It's-
didn't go through
Wow.
because the agent behind his back requested £50,000 from his
Bloody
part,
hell,
and the
man.
club said, "We're not paying you £50,000."
Yeah, that's
So imagine, my
that's
boy
terrible.
didn't even ask. It wasn't a part
was-
of him
it was- it
asking
wasn't
for
his
his
fault.
wage. It was the agent saying, "I want you guys to pay me 50k."
see, the greed just runs through all
This
of
is the
football.
thing, because no one's putting a stop to it, and the players are just going to keep on earning more money, and the players are going to keep on feeling like they can just take the piss.
No, exactly. It's
Yeah.
true.
You don't see that in Wimbledon. You don't see that in League One or League Two. That's where
That's where
proper
proper
football-
football is played.
proper football.
This is why I love EFL, man.
Yeah, man.
I could go on hours and hours on why I prefer EFL so much more to
Yeah.
Premier League.
Bun spending like £100 on a match day ticket to see a 0-0 draw between Chelsea and Everton. I'd rather watch, Wrexham
You know,
versus Lincoln.
I'd rather spend an 80 quid train ticket to go to fuck knows where up north
yeah,
to watch.
Plymouth Argyle.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
the
Yeah, man. The atmosphere is so much better. Those-
atmosphere is so worth it, though.
with those
That's what I'm saying.
like the standing areas as well.
It's worth it, man. It's
Proper atmosphere.
the
man.
same fans you see week in, week out, so you can build
Exactly.
the connection with.
Exactly,
you feel
man.
more connected to the club,
Exactly.
and it's not even just that. It's just it's just a overall vibe of it. Like,
The vibe is better.
you feel closer to your club.
You feel like it's genuine football.
Exactly.
It really is. And with that being said, we've wrapped up League One, a little bit of League Two and the Championship. Couple bits on the Premier League, so should be an interesting next couple of weeks. As always, we'll keep you up to date with everything that is going on. Make sure to keep up with footballpart.com over on our website. You can find the link below, right down there in the description. Thank you so much.
Say it right. Say it right.
Rafa Giza.
Huh?
Rafa Giza.
Refugeeser.
Refugeezer.
Refugeeser.
Refugeezer.
Refugeeser.
I get it now.
This guy, I spent 20 minutes explaining the name to him and he did not guess it at all.
There we go. Okay, Refugeezer. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Enjoy next week's games. All the best. Take care.
Guy, man.
And see you next week.